We're sorry for the delay in starting. It's because we want everybody to participate in this very event. This exercise was supposed to have commenced from 12 o'clock, but we also needed an external witness to ensure that what we're doing is in compliance with the law, extant law, and also with the due process. Thankfully, we have some members of our auctioneers who are registered with us, who have items to be disposed here with us, and we also have interested bidders who have gone and taken the pain to have gone to inspect the items that we want to dispose. Now, this auction is conducted by the Ministry of Justice under the supervision of the body, Nigeria Association of Auctioneers. But first of all, before I progress to read the terms and conditions, I think the national president has a word for all of us here to guide us on the entire exercise that we're going to embark on just now. So I'll allow the national president to come and address us before we progress with terms and conditions so that you can understand what we're going to do. Anyway, National President, I'd like to give you credit. Good
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you, those who come from far and near, who show their interest in the dealing of ships, and those who are dealing privilege in auctioning the ships and vessels. You know, this auction is guided by rules and regulations. Auction has so many technicalities that each and every auctioneer or buyer must comply with. Now, the Secretary has already explained all the details that I don't have to make.
Don't worry.
The Ministry of Justice has given a letter for those who are interested to go and inspect. And much time was given for those who are interested, and many of you went and indicate their interest. Please, you have to do this with good manner so that everybody will know how the auction is going to go. Thank you very much.
So please, we need this process to be fair, open and transparent as much as we can deal. Now, I'm going to read the terms and conditions for this exercise. Terms and conditions for participation in the public auction organized by the team of auctioneers for marine items, equipments, badges, vessels, and other related inventory. Now I read. You must first of all understand what the bidder's definition is. The bidder's definition covers a person or an entity that bids directly or through an entity authorized to submit bids for public auction. In some cases, two or more persons or entities are considered to be one bidder based on their relationship. In other words, if we have a company and we have two representatives of that company, we are one voice. Do you get me clearly? Yeah. So I can allow two persons in one company if you can prove a case that you are two in one. Now, 1.2, all bidders must certify that they are not holding or they are not bidding in connection with other bidders seated with you. We can start a bid and two people can decide to go into collaboration. It is not in our practice. The auctioneer reserves his discretion to take a decision on the basis of what he sees on the field. I hope I made myself clear. submission of bids. A prospective buyer's indication or offer is made at the time he or she showed his or her bidder's number. In other words, everybody coming in here to bid for a particular lot must be given an identification number. Viewing stroke inspection. It is noted here that all the preferred bidders seated here for this exercise have inspected and viewed all assets before commencement of this auction. Code of conduct. This is a practice of our professional body. All participants shall act in a manner that is consistent in the best interest of the public and not cause disruption to the auction process, otherwise they will be disqualified. All prospective bidders shall mandatorily register, and that registry is going on. Registration of every bidder is going on, and accept the terms and conditions stated here in our auction terms of participation. In other words, everybody here who is interested in bidding must sign our document. All prospective bidders must comply with the instructions given as stipulated in the underlisted conditions. The conditions we have listed for the auction process, and the decision of an auctioneer here is final on all our resolutions. I hope I make myself clear to everybody. Am I clear?
Yes.
The payment terms, very important. We have made it very, very easy for everybody. And we are going to ensure that if you are under this umbrella, under this process, whatever you have bidded for, within the stipulated time given, you must receive your item if you ensure to fulfill payments, important and critical for the government, because we're looking at raising revenue. If anybody who wins here today relinquishes his asset by way of default in payment, the second bidder, are you with me? The second bidder will be considered, with the first bidder losing his initial deposit of 10%. And the case goes on to the third bidder if the second bidder also refuses to be compliant. Am I clear? Please put the item on slide. Let them start to see. They will see. All the items represented here, there are different auction firms that are responsible for them. I am only speaking on their behalf. Now, for the benefit of those who have gone to do inspection, these are the things that we are going to be auctioning. So please, if you do not agree with our terms and conditions, if you cannot comply, you don't need to be a part of this auction. Do I make myself clear? All items are sold as is, where is, and in present condition. Therefore, we do not accept any refunds for any deposit that has been made. There can be no refunds. If you have signed the agreement, submit the terms that you have signed, then you'll be called in accordingly.
26 million. 26 million. 27 million. 27. 27 million. And go for 30 million. 38. 38,500.
39 million.
40.
1 million.
Roller blade.
Can you stand up? Let's name it.
Engineering.
Stand up,
Roller blade engineering.
41,110 million. Finance rate. Ladies and gentlemen, please can you go to the badge? That's Modiana 2. That's a badge carrying over 20 trucks of diesel. The diesel is not with the badge. One buy diesel, it comes separately. I sell it separately. Say the Modiana 2. It's a fine badge, foreign built badge, well calibrated, good looking. I know for the people who have not respect, the government did not make a mistake when they valued it so high. So I might start with at least half of the value that the government has given. We have a value of 13 million, so I say 6.5 million. Going for 6.5 million naira. 6.5 million naira. Going.
7.
I want somebody to make an offer to the
7.5.
7.5.
8
Wait. 6.5. I need to hear 7 from my mathematics.
Somebody has said
7.5.
8 million.
8.5.
8.5.
Who's that to say? 8.5.
8.5.
9 million.
Going for 9 million.
9.5.
10 million.
9.5.
9.5. 10
10.5.
11 million.
Put the match break now.
11 million.
11 million. Going for 11 million.
12 million.
Disqualified.
11.5 million.
12 million. 12 million.
12 million. 12.5 million.
13 million.
13.5.
13.5 million. Going for 14. Going.
What's your company name? Sorry?
We're going for the second vessel now. You can see it. And tonnage. We have a lot of tonnage of crude oil inside that vessel. Whether you like it or not, that is an engine that is steaming. Now I'm going to start this with 20 million. How much? 20 million naira. But I will go at an increment of 1 million naira. Do I hear somebody say 21, 22, 23? Who starts 23? 23. Because I will not waste my time. Do I hear somebody say 23, 24, 25?
25.
25 million I'm going. 25. Going for 25 million.
26.
26 million going. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31.
31.5.
Going for 32 million. 32, 33. I'm going. I'm going to play the video again, Melissa. Play that video again. Let you know. Okay, he's the man there.
Yes.
Going for 52 million. 52. Going. I said going for 52 million. Going.
BTB Integrated Services Limited.
Now, we're going to conduct auction that bias.
1.5.
Going for 6.5 million.
7 million.
Going for 7 million.
7.5.
7.5 million.
8 million.
8 million. Going.
8.45.
8.5. Going.
9 million.
9.9.
9 million.
9 million.
9.5.
9.5.
10 million.
10 million. Going.
10.5.
10.5. Going.
11 million.
11 million. Going.
13.5.
13.5. Going.
13.6.
13.6. Going. Gone. Going.
Gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start with this badge you're seeing. Wonderfully built badge. That badge is over 1,000 tons. It does a lot. So we're going to take it. We'll have an offer. But I'm going to start with my offer. I want us to go at a level, a gradient of 500,000 naira. So I might make an offer, or somebody wants to make me an offer. Do I hear somebody say 5 million naira, or 6 million naira, 7 million naira, 5 million, 5? 5.5 million. Going for 5.5 million. 5.5, going for 5.5. 6 million naira, going for 6 million naira. 6.5. 6.5. Take it easy. To get to you. 7 million.
7.5.
7.5 million, going for 8 million. 15.5 million. Going for 15.5. 15.5. Yeah, you say 6.5. I'm challenging you 6.5. Going for 16.5. Going for 16.5 million. Going for 16.5. Going. As small as you see this vessel, it can sail you all the way to Europe. To any of the shorelines you want to go, it sails you all the way to.
I give it 35 million.
You're my friend. Come and sit down here.
I give you 35
Come and
million.
sit down here. You shake me. But that's not where I want to start from. I think you are. I'm going to send you 30 million. Because I want to go and I'm going to go 1 million. 32 million? 32 million. The man has already put a cap in it. So if you read this cap, you will stand up and go on the seat. 32 million. 33 million.
34 million.
34. 35. Wait, let him go back to the seat. The title is over. It's short lived. 35 million. Going for 35 million.
38 million.
My brother.
36
Wait.
million.
35 to 38 is 3 million difference. Yeah. So you want me to give me a cash? I won't do that again, please. Follow the sequence.
Be disqualified.
Because everybody here is equally as qualified as you are, as he. So please, let's respect 36 years.
38.
Disqualified.
36.
38.
37.
Who's 37? Oh, 37.
38.
Come, do you know what you are going to buy?
Yes, sir.
39.
Which one is it? Let's see, you get just to share that. Now my head will take you go. 39 million naira. Going for 39 million naira. 40 million.
41.
Not pull my shoes over. This serious.
41.
Going for 41 million.
42.
42. Good boy.
I read them.
You see, you are in contention.
43.
Come. Did you go on board that vessel?
Yes.
43. 43. You said you're going to be there.
44.
Going for 44 million.
45.
45 million.
46.
47 million.
48 million.
What can I do now with the chance now?
48 million.
48 million.
49.
Hey, 49. What can I do here? 50 million. Oh, wow. This one, wait, let me roll this. I need coffee. Because this is my, I need to take a bit of liquid to be able to digest this one. Going for 50 million naira. This is business. You see, the more you grow, the more my commission is.
Now, 51.
I said, who said 51?
I'm the one.
Going for 51 million.
52.
52?
53.
53. 54 million. Going for 55.
55.
Won't you have a break? 55 million naira. Going for 55 million naira.
56 million.
Come on. 57. 58. 58 million. This is serious business. You see, you know why I like this? You see, the truth is this. The spirit of competition is here. No doubt. 60. Come on. 60. You don't want to explain. 60 million naira. 60 million naira. 64 million. 62 million. 63 million. Going for 63 million. Going for 65 million. Going for 65 million. Going. The other one standing. Going for 65 million. Going. That's it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to our auction. Rahago Auction Limited is the company name. My name is Shea Morgan. We have two vessels, Shea Morgan. There are two lots up for auction. One is a tugboat, one is a barge. We are starting off with Naomi, which is in Taraba Jetty. Naomi DBG Naomi. We will start off the bid at 5 million. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a bid increment of 500,000 naira, and we'll take it like that. I will say I have 500, asking 5.5. I have 5.5, asking 6. Start off the bid. Asking 500, 5 million. Sorry, asking 5 million. Asking 5 million. Have 5 million, asking 5.5. Asking 5.5, have 5.5, asking 6. I have 6, asking 6.5. 6.5, asking 7.
7 million.
Asking 8.
7.5.
Have 7.5, asking 8. I have 8, asking 8.5. 8.5, I have 8.5, asking 9. I have 9, asking 9.5. 9.5, I have 9.5, so I'll take your 9.5 to your 10. Is that okay, sir? I have 10, asking 10.5.
10.5.
10.5. 15.5, ones. Have 15.5, asking 16. 2. I have 15.5, asking 16.
15.5.
Sold. 16.5, sir. Your name, please, sir? Our next asset is Lolo 20. It is on there. It's a tugboat. So I will start the bid off at 8.5. Again, ladies and gentlemen, please, 500,000 naira bid increment. Yeah? So I'm asking 8 million.
8 million.
Asking 8.5, 8.5. Asking 9. Asking 9.5, 9 million. Asking 9.5. Asking 15.5. 16. Asking 16.5.
16.5.
Going. 16.5. Thank you, madam. Can you please give me your details to...
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Muze Mohammed Kamal, representing Simpson Ventures, the auctioneer representing Simpson Ventures. I have 2 properties at Taraba Jetty. I have the tugboat MPK2 and the wooden boat WBT1. We're starting from the wooden boat at the increment of, we're starting from the tugboat, sorry, at the increment of 500,000 naira from 8 million naira.
8.5.
I have 8.5 from this gentleman here.
9 million.
I have 9 million from that one. I have 9.5. 10 million. I have 14.5.
50 million.
I have 15.5.
55.
I have 15. Going. We're going for the next item. The wooden boats. WBT1. This one, precise. Yes, the wooden boats. We're starting at the big price of 25,000 naira. Silence please, 25,000 naira.
When at an increment of
5,000 naira.
5,000.
Yes. I have 30,000 from that. I have 35 from that gentleman there. 40. I have 40,000 naira from the one with 45. I have 45 from the one with. I have 60. I have 65. 65 going. 65 gone.
Without waste of time, we're going to conduct this auction. That's Calamaro Mutual Infrastructure.
9 million.
9.5 million.
9 million.
Going for 10 million.
10.5.
11 million. 11 million.
11.5 million. Going for 12 million. 12.5. 13 million. Going for 13 million.
13.5.
13.5. 15.5. 15.5. Go for 15.5.
15.5.
Going for 15. Going for 15.5. Going. The barge is not floating on water. It's partially submerged. Increment 200,000. So I'm going to start from 1.4 million naira. Do I hear somebody say 1.6?
1.6. 1.8.
1.6 million. 1.6. 1.8.
2 million.
1.8.
2 million.
2 million.
2 million 2.
2 million 4. 3.2. Going for 3.2 million. Please let me see him. Let me see him. 3.2. 3.2. 3.2. Going. I start with 10 naira for the HU. Do I hear somebody tell me 15 naira?
15 naira.
Yes. Where is it?
20 naira.
20 naira.
25.
25. Please be guided with your bid.
31 naira.
I will allow that. 31 naira. 46 naira.
47.
Oh, now you have spoken. 47 naira. 48 naira. Put up.
54.
Going for 54 naira.
54 with
Going for 54.
PRO penny.
Going.
That is, you have the capacity. What's the name, sir?
Upstream energy.
From what we have on ground, I'm sure we have over 50 to 100 trucks of the AGO. Now we are setting a benchmark. We are setting for those who have the permit. We have set a benchmark. At least we have almost 10 naira above the government price. So we are going to take the names of the people who have permits, and we have set a benchmark. It's a precedence. It's not going to be given to just one company, but everybody will follow suit. Do we agree with this? Yes. Beautiful. Now we're going for the crude oil. So I go with the price. We have a benchmark. I go with the price of 20 naira per liter. 21 naira. Go around 22 naira.
23.
23.
24.
25.
26 naira.
26.
27 naira.
27 naira.
28.
31 naira.
51 naira.
Going for 51 naira, 50 kobo.
51 naira. 51
Not
naira.
in here,
51 naira, 50 kobo.
Going for 51 naira, 50 kobo.
Yes. 51 naira, 50 kobo.
This is Dutch Ocean. 51 naira, 50 kobo.
Yes. 51 naira, 50. 51 naira, 70 kobo.
Going for 51 naira, 70 kobo.
5180.
Going for 51 naira, 70 kobo.
51 naira, 70 kobo.
Oh, you need to go higher.
51 naira, 80 kobo.
80 kobo.
180.
Going for 50, no, this is a combination.
51 naira, 80 kobo.
By the fractions.
51 naira, 80
Do you
kobo.
have the PR license? No, you don't.
Yes, you can get it.
51 naira, 80 kobo. Going for 51 naira, 80 kobo. Do I hear someone say 52 naira?
52 naira.
Good. Going for 52 naira. Going for 52 naira, please stand up. Going for 52 naira. Going.
This task force are the one generating the revenue for the association. We have disciplinary committee. Those that have done their auction successfully, we have money that they have to pay for the association.
We will not forget people from the South zone. He has it in mind, but I'm only trying to portray it. For every item sold, for whatever is going to the association's cost, we have something coming from people from the Niger Delta. And that position is maintained. So for those who are from Rivers, for those who are from Bayelsa and Delta, from the Niger Delta region, please be rest assured that even if you are not the beneficiary just now, by virtue of the fact that we run an association that is an all-inclusive one, we have considered you in whatever we are doing. Assault forms be disposed appropriately. Now, going to my point, last point, I think, is there any other question?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Please.
So my question is this. This fee is paid to the